Good evening everyone, myself Shayan Banerjee and I'm again back with my economics classes. So here I am with our last topic of discussion. Palampur will come to end today. So we are going to complete chapter 1 of Palampur, that is a class 9 topic of discussion by today. And our topic of discussion for today is shopkeepers there in Palampur and the means of transportation that is found there in the Palampur. So there are two topics that I am going to discuss in the last day. So as we have come to the end of our topic, so we have discussed all the economic activities. All those activities that do not generate income are considered as non-economic activity. So all those activity that generate income is known as economic activity, and all those activity that do not generate income is considered as non-economic activity. So now, as we have discussed from the very first all the economic activities, shopkeeping is also a part of one such economic activity. There are very less number of sellers that are found in Palampur. Palampur have very few handful number of sellers. We can find very few number of workers to be generating that particular job of shopkeeping. So there in Palampur, in this particular village Palampur, we find the commodities to be sold in a process. The shopkeeper living there in Palampur buy those final output from the nearby cities. From where? From the nearby cities where they get a wholesale business. So from a wholesale market that they actually find from the nearby cities, they buy that from there, they take it there in their own Palampur and then sell them to the nearby consumers wherever they find. So the shopkeepers go to those wholesalers, get the commodities in bulk amount, buy the commodities in plentiful amounts, and then come back to their own place, and in small shops they sell them in a very small quantity, in a very smaller units to different consumers present in this Palampur. So there, in this particular question, there might be one particular short answer question of 1 mark. That what is the system by which the people there in Palampur do the shopkeeping? You will write that people there in Palampur do the shopkeeping by buying the ultimately final output from the wholesale market, that is mainly from the cities, and ultimately they sell all those wholesale output there to the shopkeepers. The shopkeepers buy that and actually sell them to the final consumer. So there is 2 steps. The shopkeepers go to the nearby cities, buy those final output and ultimately sell them to the final consumer. So this is a chain, and who is the middleman? The shopkeeper is the middleman. So ultimately, this is very common thing that we all know. This happens in every chain. It's nothing special for Palampur. The next part of our story is what are the wide variety of items, or what are the wide range of items that are actually being sold by the shopkeepers living there in Palampur. Shopkeepers there in Palampur sell wide variety of items. Out of those wide range of items, we find number 1, the rice, wheat, sugar as well as tea. Rice, wheat, sugar as well as tea are basically the common food items that are being sold by every seller. They also sell the same. We even find few of the people moving on to the groceries for Palampur. There they actually sell the oil, the biscuit as well as the soap. They are also very essential items that is there for the living. So there they also sell in these particular shops. People there in Palampur, the shopkeepers over there even sell toothpaste, that means toothbrush will also be sold. Next, they also sell the batteries to charge up different type of electronic items. So there in Palampur, these all commodities are also being sold. It's nothing less. There are even more. Let's see. There are even candles, there are even notebooks, there are even pen that are being sold in Palampur. So as notebook as pen is sold and even the candles are sold, that means we can understand that the literacy rate in Palampur is a bit high. People there in Palampur, the children there in Palampur are going to school, taking the notebooks, using the pens, using the candles in the night to actually read, right? The next part is pencil as well as clothes. So pen and pencil are both a part that is necessary for every student, even if it is required to you also, right? And the rest one is the clothes. That is also the most necessary items and come as a primary wants for every individual. So there the commodities that are being sold are the most necessary items basically required for fulfilling all our primary wants. Right? Now, we have ended the shopkeeper's story there in Palampur. We are coming across the last part of our topic of discussion. That is that there's a last paragraph of this first chapter, Palampur. Here we get the transportation in Palampur. Before we move on to the transportation, we must say another small point. Here, families, those who are very close, living to the bus stands there in Palampur had opened some small shops of their own. And there they also try to sell and also try to earn some money from there in Palampur. What type of items are sold by those small shops there in the bus stand? They basically sell eatable items. I guess you all know, those who are traveling by the trains as well as the bus every day, you may also find very small shops of eatable items there is found where in the bus stand. As because in the bus stoppages many of the people come, and ultimately that is the best place where you can get variety of commodities as variety of eatable items. Similarly, we even find that in Palampur. The last topic of discussion is transportation in Palampur. Transportation in Palampur is also very much good. Palampur is a small village that is well connected with Raiganj. It is well connected with Raiganj with various number of transportation. There are various transportation vehicles that are always moving on the roads of Palampur. From Palampur to where? From Palampur to there in the Raiganj. But there, even they have a ferry system. So they have some waterway, and through that particular ferry system, they go and travel to that particular Raiganj. But apart from that particular waterway, there is also some landway, some road means of road and the road transportation. And in that road transportation system, we find number one, the rickshaw pullers having their rickshaw and giving them the service. People there also are having as a tongas. Tongas are actually the horse-ridden cart. Those horse-ridden cart that is always found there in different type of villages till now, in this primitive type of system that is still existing in many of the villages, are often found there in Palampur. People living in Palampur also try to avail this type of tongas for the day-to-day transactions. So there are different type of tonga pullers as well. Even we find the jeep and the tractors moving in the roads of Palampur. So we are finding the jeep as well as the tractors as a service provided in Palampur. We also do have the truck, big size truck to carry bulk amount of commodities from this particular Palampur to different places like Raiganj and Shahpur. Apart from that, we also have the bullock carts and the bogies. The bullock carts and the bogies are near about the same thing. They are the cart ridden by the bullocks or the cows. Basically, these are very common in any type of villages there, wherever you find there in our India. So basically, this Palampur, which is a small part there in Uttar Pradesh, what we have assumed in the previous video, here people do have ferry system, bullock carts, jeeps, tractors, tongas, motorbikes, the vehicles. Many means of transportation that is very common in there in different parts of India is also seen there in Palampur. That is how we are ending our topic of discussion of today. Our topic of today's discussion is very short, very small, and thus I would like to request all my viewers there in YouTube, all the friends there in YouTube, and all the students there in YouTube to actually focus their topic here, focus their camera here, and just note down and just jot it down whatever is written. From here we have covered up few of these basic small questions. The first one is, what do you know about the shopkeepers there in Palampur? You will write, shopkeeping is a very good profession there in the people, among the people in the Palampur. Very less handful number of shopkeepers are found in Palampur, so very small number of shops are only there in Palampur. It's a primitive village. Number two, the commodities, that the wide range of commodities what I have shorted here, what I have listed here is very important. You have to remember few of them. Third question, what is the way by which goods are being bought from different parts and are sold there by the shopkeepers? You will write this particular flowchart, right, and you'll explain that. You'll be even capable to write the answer if I give you a question. Why are the people there in the Palampur's bus stand makes this particular small shops? You will write, that's a very easy to get the number of consumers. We can find many number of consumers or many number of consumers, yes, or the passengers who are coming to avail the bus in the bus stoppages. And as there we find many number of customers, there are very small number of people like those of the vendors, the street vendors and all, making small shops and selling beautiful eatable items, right? The next one is the transportation there in Palampur. You will write, you will list down all this transportation, whatever I have written here in the board, And there is also a very short answer question, and they may also ask, name the mediums of transportation how Palanpur is well connected with Raiganj. Right? There are various means of transportation, even the ferry system, even the road transportation system. Out of the road transportation system, there are various number of vehicles that are found there in Palanpur. That's how we end up our story of chapter number 1. Hope you like my channel. Hope you subscribe. You have already subscribed, I'm sure. If you're not, you can just see there in the red button, subscribe. It is completely free. You can subscribe it. And if you like my videos, please don't forget to share it with your friends. Stay connected, stay happy, and stay safe.